Fair. He's on like the
Or like Macie Jay.
Playing against Macie Jay. Or we played with Macie Jay.
Yeah, that dude is an
Not nice.
not a nice person.
So,
He is not a very
I mean, yeah. So we were on border. We played with Macie Jay. We were 4-stack. I think we were 4-stack.
Yeah.
Macie Jay was our 5th. And it took us a minute, but like he sits AFK in sight for the first part of the round.
Yeah.
Just because he was playing Guitar Hero with his drum set.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's
Do you have a favorite episode, Markii, or are you not a listener?
I've only listened to a couple, so I don't have a favorite yet.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Well, it's going to be this one probably.
Oh
right?
yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Good. Well,
Siege? I'm in.
he's in there. Well, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about that time. Welcome to the episode 12 of Vandals Offline.
The Big 12.
Number 12, baby. Episode 2 with video. We're very glad to be here with you guys. We've got some special guests for you guys today. If you want to go ahead and start from left to right here on the very end, you want to introduce yourself there?
Sure. I'm Wyatt. I'm also known as Shadow Figure. I am the R6 commentator, and I'm kind of a Swiss Army knife. You may have saw me in the last episode. I was the producer, and I'm filling in for Weedles or Carson.
Yes. Weedles and Stix are both on vacation currently, so they're out of town, and we decided, hey, we should fill in some slots today. So you want to go ahead and go next there for me, homie?
Yeah, I'm Chan or Lance, and I'm the captain for the R6 varsity squad. And yeah.
I'm Markii or Marcus. I'm the team coordinator for the R6 squad. But I have played on the team too.
Very cool. And as always, I'm ZG FenRir. We're welcoming you guys back to another episode of Vandals Offline. Hey, we got some fun things that we're trying to talk to you guys about. I mean, let's get some introductions out of the way. So we'll go ahead and start with Chan here. I mean, how long have you guys been playing esports games for the university here? Do you know?
Yeah, so I was a freshman when I came in. It was winter 24.
Mhm.
And my roommate now, at the time he was my roommate then too. He was my best friend in high school. We used to play Siege over COVID. Like I think I started in 2019.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Yo, they have an esports program and they're doing tryouts for Rainbow Six Siege." And at the time I had less than 200 hours on M&K.
Okay.
Like, cause I was a console player like for my beginning. And he was like, "We should go try out." And I was like, all right, we'll go. And so we show up, and actually the first tryout we had like 10 people. So like we ran a full 5v5 scrim to get it started. And I just remember like sitting there and I was not doing good. Like I just did not have the aim. Like I had the game sense sort of, not really, but like I didn't have the aim. And so after the first week we didn't know rosters, and then we went back the second week. And then at that point I had like a really good day, just like an abnormal day. And we, a couple of us stayed after. That actually became, like, the 5 of us that stayed after to play ranked became, like, our first varsity roster. And I remember I was playing on Oregon upstairs, and I was in a 1v4, and I clutched it. And I'm pretty sure that's what got me the spot on the team, because I was not good. That first season, I mean, I like looking back at myself and like clips I have back then, I clip something like, bro, why did I clip this? Like, this is awful.
I'm just so ingrained in this game.
It's one of those things where it's like it works like karma, where you use up all of like your skill for that one moment, and then for the next week, it's just why am I ever touching this game? Like I'm so bad right now.
Yeah.
Was that your first time playing in a 5-stack or no?
Like a consistent 5, because like I mean I had all my friends played Siege too, and that was kind of like why I played it, and like I made friends like in high school, and they'd be like, yeah, I play Siege. I'm like, okay, let's go play together. So it wasn't like my first time 5-stacking, but it was my first time playing with like competent, like a full stack of competent players and like people who like actually knew how to do everything. And so it was like I wasn't there like trying, because I still wasn't like amazing, but I wasn't there trying to like tell everyone what to do. It's like I was getting told what to do, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, and then because our captain at the time, I mean, he had a lot on his plate, man. It was a brutal team because we really weren't good. We were a bunch of plats and emeralds, and
Wow.
yeah,
Really?
yeah, the first season we were really not that good, and he basically had to rewire 4 brains into how to play competitive Siege, because I had no idea how comp was played. I don't think any of us did. And so we had to rewire all of us. Well, I guess Aquino was on that squad, and he was a champ already.
Okay.
But Yeah, so he had to rewire our brains, and he ended up leaving after that semester. So by the time I took over as captain, we already had everyone pretty locked in on how to play comp.
Okay, good.
So yeah, that was it was a tough beginning, and it was a lot of getting slammed, but eventually you just kind of stopped getting slammed, I guess.
What about you, Markii? How? Because you've been here a while too, right?
No, I was here just last year. I was a freshman last year.
Oh,
this year I'm
right
a
on.
sophomore. But yeah, no, I joined probably at their peak, right when they started to understand comp. And when I tried out, oh man, I was not good. I had the aim, but I had an ego. It's called a ranked ego. And it's just like basically you just swing everything.
Yeah.
And I would swing, and I probably would get the kill, but in situations you don't really want to swing, and especially in comp. So they rewired my brain to kind of sit back, chill, wait for the kill to come to you.
Use the util, try and flush them out.
Right. Yeah.
Give yourself an advantage in fight. Yeah.
Yeah. No, when I joined, I loved the squad we had at the beginning there. It was awesome. We were all just a bunch of dudes coming in to play Siege together. It was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, at this point now, our Siege is probably one of our best performing teams just on the campus, right?
Yeah, by far. I think it's easily in the top 3.
I'd say top 2,
I'd
bro.
say
It's,
top
yeah,
one.
it's, you guys are probably
who are we
realistically is an easy shot for top 1. So.
Who do we compete against?
Smash probably.
Smash Brothers, Rocket League, and then it
Rocket
was
League,
CS.
Counter-Strike. I will hand it off to them. They did have a really good squad. Yeah.
So.
It was kind of weird because last year it was all of our JV teams were in a different division. So on paper, it looked like our JV teams were doing better than our varsity teams.
Right.
But it's just because our varsity teams were in a different division.
We were in the top. We were in the best division for both of our leagues, all 3.
Well, yeah, CR6 was like open. What was it? It was Swiss style. So
Yeah.
like you win, you play the people who win. You lose, you play people and then ECAC we played in the A division. And we actually we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have been
really
first round. We might have been first round exits on both of our playoffs, but we don't talk about it.
Yeah, we got some things. We had some things to tweak.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say that playoffs are a different spot than just the regular season, right? Like it is obviously there is the mentality of we're in a bracket now with elimination on the line, but it's mostly the same game. So sometimes things just happen. You just have a bad day.
Yeah, the issue was spring break.
Yeah.
We had to bring our No, I don't think we did bring our. No, we did. I think we had a game over spring break, and I think we lost it. I'm pretty sure we lost it.
Yeah, I was playing on my brother's PC.
Yeah, and the issue was like we go down to spring break. We're not like really like focused on Siege at that point.
Yeah.
We're at home with our families, so it's like all right, And we go play this match. We get slammed, and none of us like really were practicing that week. Like we weren't really getting together to stack,
Yeah.
and so we come back the week before, our playoff, and it's like we have to get back in gear.
Yeah.
And then we didn't. I don't think we did a scrim that week, and so we kind of went into that playoff game blind. And it was,
Rough.
you could tell, like there were so many rounds I remember that should have gone our way. Like rounds that we were, the percentages, like we had a high percentage of like converting like our executes, and then it just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
Something would always happen.
There's
like
just one small little
Yeah.
mistake that someone would make, or just some guy would get some crazy kill and we just fall apart.
yeah,
So
and then we exited.
yeah.
But hey, we're back.
Yeah.
We're gonna be strong.
We'll take it this year,
Yeah.
100%.
You guys,
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
did tryouts earlier on Monday.
Yeah.
What's the team looking like? Is it going to be the same, or are we doing a couple roster changes?
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Varsity we did when we departed with Markii.
Mm-hmm.
Markii was a pretty crucial flex player, and then we also lost Toby, who was one of our entries.
Right.
Very good gun player. So that's a tough loss, mainly just because like a lot of games, we get the opening picks because we had Aquino and Toby on entry, and they were able to play off each other and they were able to get our entry picks. So now it's gonna be a little different because we don't have we're switching out one of our entries. We actually have 2 guys that are trying to take over an entry spot for us.
Okay.
And then Icy came back. Icy
Yeah.
was varsity that my first winter, and then the fall after, fall 24, and then over the winter he had some scheduling stuff, and then we ended up replacing him with Toby. But
Right.
yeah, now he's back, and I'm excited for that. Yeah, they're both. It's so hard to compare us to how we all used to be, like especially like Icy when you last played on varsity. But,
Yeah.
we're all getting good.
Yeah.
We're all getting good
Dialed.
at the game, so it'll be a
100%.
blast.
Yeah.
So what happened to? I thought I saw Toby at tryouts. So is Toby just not joining for the team this year, or?
So Toby joined a competitive team.
Oh,
word?
Okay.
Yeah, I think what is it, T3
It's
or T?
I think it's 3-3, but it's just some scheduling conflicts. I think he's
Yeah.
busy on Fridays too.
Mm.
And one of our
Gotcha.
deal breakers for the team was we have to be available because we play CR6 on Fridays,
Right.
which is like kind of the league that we're gearing towards. We're kind of focusing on a little bit harder,
Mhm.
and then so we don't want to have a roster for ECAC on like Monday and then a completely different week. It's just so hard, and especially now that it's just difficult to switch people out on the roster. So
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I totally get that.
he will be giving us strats though. His team has some good strats,
Yeah.
and they'll be
Well, congrats to him. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw he left his binder here over the summer with all of your guys' strats that you
He
guys
did.
had for last spring, and I've been flipping through it, bro.
Yeah.
There's some nutty stuff in there. He's got he's got a good brain for Siege.
Yeah. And those strats compared to what we're about to start using, I mean,
Because that was me and Toby last year that made those strats. And these new strats are something else, man.
yeah.
They're pretty gross.
Like
They're,
I
Is
go. I don't
that
know how to
because
attack
you
'em.
think the game has changed a whole lot in the last couple months or so since you last competed, or is that mostly just your level of experience and the way you're thinking about the game is different now?
new discoveries, new angles, new ways that people are playing now.
Mm-hmm.
And really just watching a lot of Pro League. I mean, the new ones are a lot of, replacing or funneling. Whereas if someone holding a certain position dies, you kind of have a replacement strategy and plan. And then if they're pushing one certain way, you can rotate safely or, hold angles that will be advantageous towards their push, right? So
Yeah, and then a lot of the new strats are like it's like metagaming almost. Like they're gonna bring this, so you bring this,
Mhm.
and so it's like we basically we're running setups now that are being used in Pro League, and it's like they're used to counter the strat, like the most common, not even the most common, but just the most like prevalent strats that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're gonna be using those, and then like our attacks mainly. Our attacks are what we're gonna have to work on, just because like our attacks are pretty. Right as of the moment, which I'm not expecting. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to be beautiful, but we did a scrim 2 days ago,
Mhm.
right on Wednesday,
Mhm.
and the attacks do need some work. But actually, the strats are flowing. But yeah, the game is really like, I don't know. It's taking a weird turn, and like it's been kind of rough over the past couple months, just because like, I mean, who's the new operator? I don't even remember. Oh, it's Clash Rework.
Yeah.
Clash
Right.
Rework. I think it's actually a pretty decent rework. I don't like the fact that she's as mobile now, but it's counterable.
Yep.
Like she places her shield down,
Zofia
you shoot a
charge,
Gone 6.
yeah.
There's a lot of counters to it, and then you can always just like flash her. So it's not like it's broken,
Mm-hmm.
but the shields are kind of getting ridiculous
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And the thing that I'm really happy about is they gave Clash like more things that she's able to do and get away with. They also added like 3 more things that you can do to get rid of Clash,
Right.
and that makes me really happy.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing I always felt like when Clash is there and it's like a 1v1 you versus Clash, there's not much that I felt like I could do unless I specifically know how to get around them, which I never did. So
And it's op specific too, depending on who you're playing as well. So
yeah.
So,
Like if you were playing Blackbeard against Clash, like you just were a walking potato.
yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't reload, you couldn't aim, you couldn't sprint, couldn't like do anything.
Yeah, so actually what you're supposed to do against like old Clash, what you do, like if you're a shield, you have to put your shield on your back.
Yeah.
So like that's how you talk. Because like shields, you can't do it. But like if you're going against a Clash, you basically your goal is to literally sprint at them
Get in their
until you
face.
can smack their shield.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like
Mhm.
if you don't have enough time, like it sucks. That's why Clash is a good operator. But like if you're able to get the time to get up to her shield, it should be a win. But like yeah, and especially how old Clash was being played, and she was seeing a lot of Pro League play.
Yeah.
And a lot of like bunkers, like Chalet Basement. I don't know if you guys Chalet
Yeah.
Basement, pretty
Yeah.
default site. You would literally just play her, and like this is how I was starting to play her. You play her as an extension almost. So, like you walk up and you get knowledge. You can have someone behind you, and then like let's say you get a comm on somebody doing something, and it's a pretty advantageous gunfight to take. You would just send somebody up, you're shocking them, and then they take the fight. If they don't get the pick, that's fine. If they get chip damage, that's great. But then like the whole goal is like you're getting free knowledge without risking yourself, and like you're able to put. We use the term phantom pressure.
Yep.
And so, like, you see a Clash walking up a stairway, and it's like, who's behind them? What's the Clash gonna do? Like, you can't take your eyes off the Clash, really. And so then, we use Clash almost as like a phantom pressure, and it wastes time, because that's like defense in Siege. That's what we were doing the whole time. Like as a roamer, like kills don't matter if they run out of time.
Because if I'm remembering right, you only have, is it 90 seconds for once the round starts?
30. No, 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, well, yeah. So 3 minutes once the round starts, and that time goes fast.
Oh yeah.
Because you spend probably like a solid 2 minutes of that just gathering information and securing the other floors of the sites. So as you want to waste as much time as you can.
Our executes come down, especially on attack. They come down to the last 30 seconds, maybe even 20.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect time to do it, right? Because everyone's trying to hunker down in sight, and that's when you can find the gap, squeeze in, and plant, and get your picks when they're trying to
I saw a lot of that last season, and I remember seeing like that pattern so consistently of, okay, we have 45 seconds, and I see like 3 of you guys right outside of sight, kind of just waiting, holding an angle, and then that 30-second hits, and everything happens all at once. You frustrated a lot of our spectator guys because they didn't know who to watch.
Yeah. I mean, the main reason is the executes in Siege are fast.
Yeah.
You don't, and then especially with how it's like different from Counter-Strike, is that the diffuser stalls the clock if you're planting, which I love that. I think
do
that's
like
such
that.
a good game feature. But the main thing is like, diffuser takes 7 seconds to plant. Like all you need to do is secure the diffuser down. And so like, if we have a minute left and we're ready for an execute, we can literally just sit there and hold and bait angles.
Get intel.
And so it's like, get intel, bait angles, like, because like, they get antsy. It's like, okay, there's 30 seconds left. They have all their positions. Like, something's coming. So you see a lot, especially from like lower experienced players, is they start to swing out because they're trying to like find, especially if they're like down a man, because we picked off their roamer. They're trying to like equalize. And so it's just like you can literally just sit there and bait up until like 30 seconds, and then still have more than enough time to execute.
Especially when we get the map control. That's our whole thing. Is we got to get the map control, squeeze them into the one site, and when you're taking map control, you're getting 1 to 2 picks every time.
Ideally,
And you might lose a person here or there, but it's usually a 4v3, 5v3 at the end when you're coming down to execute, and there's not much you can do when you're kind of getting overloaded on site. So
yeah. And especially like I feel like Chalet Basement, our vert take, I mean, it's so like we don't even go for wall off rip.
No.
I mean, we're sending all 5 of us upstairs, 3rd floor, and then we're taking map control, and then you open up vert, and then with that vert, because Cade is one of our bans on that map. Yeah. And so you don't have to worry about not being able to get electrification off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you open up vert, you open up main wall, and then you send a Monty down the main staircase, because you have vert over, sorry, I don't know if you guys, you have vert over the connector.
Right.
And you can stop any rotate in there. You have a guy on breach holding the main rotate, and then you can have a guy on blue stairs holding blue. And then you literally walk a Monty down onto like that bookcase, metal bookcase next to the stairs. And it's just a free plant, because the only way they can contest you is from connector, and you're holding vert on it.
Yep.
Right.
And so that's kind of been our strat, and that's kind of what that became like the Pro League main take, just because it's the most consistent. Because if you're going to win the round or not based on if you get vert.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I've noticed about the difference between pro play and even like tier 3s and like somewhat semi-level professional players is just they just take vertical control, and they're very much more aware of the space that they have and how many different angles that they can get attacked from. If that makes sense.
That was one of the biggest things we needed to work on is taking space.
Yeah.
And methodically as well. I mean, sometimes we get detached from the group, and then we'll get picked off, and we have no one there for a refrag. So staying close but not too close, and taking space as efficiently and methodically as we can. Is one of the biggest things we needed to work on.
Yeah.
I'm curious on how like the new ban system is going to work with this new season, because I feel like a lot of those strats are going to be identified by other opponents who are doing their research. Like let's say like one of the other colleges that we face watches some of our VODs, and they see, oh, they like to do that Monty plant right by the bookcase. I wonder if we're going to see like a lot more research done now that you can do those target bans.
The greatest thing I think about Siege is there's so many different so many different operators that you can play that do the same thing, but in a different way. Right? Say they ban our Monty, we have Blackbeard, we have Blitz, we have Fuse. Then you might not be able to full shield up. You still got that shield on your back while you're planning. Or they ban our hard breach. One, they're banning a hard breach, and now we have an extra operator that we can play that is probably better than the hard breach in the first place. But there's 3 different hard breaches. There's operators with hard can openers, which are smaller hard breaches.
Yeah.
So that's the greatest thing is Siege is very versatile in that sense. So yeah, kind of cool.
I know Fives has expressed his frustration with trying to be hard breaching now,
Yeah.
with just how difficult it is with the bands and all the util and such.
Yeah, it's rough because Five is like, I mean, he's our heart support. He's
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
guy. So like, a lot of our rounds are actually based completely off of Five. Like we are literally going to get wall for Five.
Mhm.
And so like it's just frustrating too because Ace is banned every time.
Yeah, every
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Thermite, I mean, if you're playing ranked, I mean, the comp ban's a little bit different. So you ban 2 off the start, 3 rounds later you ban another. And so it's like, okay, if they're going to ban double hard breach, Five knows how. It's a Mav trick. We're getting them into Hibana tricking, which is like you shoot pellets at like the sides of the wall and it runs
Oh,
up the
yeah.
whole thing. It's ridiculous. And so like there's tricks to get around it, but like, dude, I mean, if you're not aware of it, like it's miserable.
Mhm.
Like I mean, playing Night Haven Labs without a hard breach is miserable. It's just not fun.
Jumping in windows and praying. to kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really all it is. But yeah, the ban system, it was needed because there's too many ops now to do 2 bans.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt that way for a little while, but I think the ranked ban system sucks.
Yeah.
I think it sucks banning every
Really?
round.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
because I mean, okay, you ban Ace off the start. I mean, that's every round. Every round Ace is banned off the rip.
Yeah.
And then let's say you're a Monty, like you guys play Monty. Okay, Monty's banned.
They're just gonna
next
ban
round.
Monty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you throw on a blitz or you throw on like a Deimos or you throw on like another specialty op and you do well, it's gone. And so it's like ranked banning has gone from like more of like strategic and it's gone
target.
more into
It's
the
very just
the
targeted.
TDM.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very targeted.
Yeah, it's more just it just sucks. I'm not a big fan of it. But it was needed. 3 bans is needed.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I
But
always see, like, as I've played ranked this season, I saw the bans change the higher in rank that I went.
Oh yeah.
Because
They get
right
smarter.
now, in like the Plat Emerald area, it's always Mira. Every single time, it's always Mira, and that was always wild to me because there's so many counters to her. So it's Mira, Ace. Depending on the map, it'll be like Fuse and Blitz, or like
yeah,
it's
Fuse
like
is a crazy ban.
That's a
It's
crazy.
really
yeah,
weird.
Fuse is easy.
That's a
You
silver
shoot that
ban.
thing out the air.
yeah.
Mira is just one of those operators that playing Mira is easy to counter and high elo lobbies like we can't just play Mira. Like you have to play Mira with a Jaeger, Mira
Mhm.
with a Wamai. Because like the whole thing is like, yes, we know they're going to Ash charge the Mira. Like that is bound to happen.
Yeah.
So you put 2 Jaegers in front of it. So it eats both their Ash. So then now you can't just have the Ash go because Ash doesn't have flashes. So you need to have somebody burn the ADSs. So now it's a whole nother step to get rid of our Mira.
Right.
And so that's kind of why Mira gets banned in higher elo, just because, oh, dude, you go up against like a good Mira setup, and it is just actually brain rot.
Yeah.
Like it just makes you want to stop.
You're
playing.
looking at one mirror, and then there's another mirror to your left right there, and you just got domed by the guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
rough.
either that or it's the target warden ban because we just don't want to deal with that warden player.
SMG 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
SMG 12 on roller is.
Dude, I
Warden,
got you.
Doc,
Right
and
up next
Goyo.
to that. Oh,
Oh,
baby.
wow.
That's
that
a good
monster
hit right
is starting to look delicious. I might have to.
we got some lovely sponsors here at the University of Idaho. If
Crack
you're
one
interested
up.
in some promotion, ooh, we like that. Oh, third one for the boys. Ooh,
No, it's delicious.
Is it?
that's the good stuff
This
right
is
there.
fire, dude. Zero sugar's actually not bad.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's not bad at all.
Okay. That's the way to go. Our director drinks the zero sugar. That's his preferred one. So
Nice.
I'm a White Monster guy myself, but I like this flavor too.
Yeah.
shouts out to Monster Energy Drink. This podcast is not sponsored, but shouts out.
Well,
the lab is. The esports
lab is,
program.
yes.
Technically, it's like adjacently sponsored.
I mean, we're in the Monster recording booth, so
we love it so much.
Yeah.
So now, kind of the big question: have you guys seen any of the new stuff coming out for the new season? Have you played the test servers? Anything?
I have not played the test servers yet.
I
but
want to
I've
know
seen
your
some-
opinions on
some of
it.
the I think the operator's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be overpowered at first, just like
Oh,
every
absolutely.
operator
Oh, yeah.
operator that
Every
Siege
time.
comes out with. They never
Every
know
time.
how to make a balanced operator off the rip. But I think that's by design because I think they want people to come play the game because it's
Yeah,
overpowered.
by the
Yeah.
battle pass.
Mm,
To give you
Yes.
exclusive access.
And so, but no, I think it'll be really well for entry denial, like another Capcan type of situation.
Mhm.
I saw this clip of Bolo. You can actually put him on staircases, on the
Mhm.
stair steps.
Oh,
I
really?
saw
And,
that.
and as you're coming down, you don't see the laser or the little, I don't even know what they're called, but all their little like balls
Mhm.
that shoot the lasers, you don't see them. And so if you're walking on the stairs, you'll see it as you're stepping on it. And you're taking 20 damage, getting stunned and zapped all at the same time. So I think the strategies and placements of those are going to be incredibly interesting to see.
Oh,
and the new ways people find.
It's gonna
glitches.
be like a zombie. It's gonna be like a zombie all over again.
Original zombie, no.
So Vincent, have you seen any of the new stuff for the new op?
I haven't seen much of it. I saw the new op. I was curious as to what kind of things would develop. I had never thought to put them on the stairs like that.
Yeah.
That is a brilliant idea. I also thought that you had to have all like 7 or so of them in the relatively the same place. Do you know if you can split them up?
You can.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You can.
That does
If
make
they're
them a lot
if
better.
they're within eye contact or direct sight with each other, they will connect. But you can have them across the map. you know.
Okay.
But you need 2 to make a laser at least.
Right. And he gets 7? Is that right? Or is
Yep.
it?
I
7.
think so.
Okay.
I think it's 7.
Yeah.
It's
it's-
7, and they can connect up to a maximum of I think 20 meters, which is not a distance you will almost ever exceed in
Yeah.
any
You
map,
can put them
unless you're on
anywhere.
like the basement, like going from oil all the way into
All the way into
blue.
boiler, yeah. It's just I remember back when I was like even like when Wamai and Malusi came out.
Yeah.
The thought of like power crawling,
Yeah.
which is like you like it happens in games. You progressively are like it happened in Overwatch. Like the new characters are always better than the last
Yep.
ones, and so
Yep.
then the old ones kind of just get phased out
Yeah.
Mhm.
because there's like a just this one's just better.
Yeah.
And I remember when Wamai came out, just because Wamai, Jaeger just got nerfed, I
Right.
think, and it was a
To the
bad.
ground.
Yeah, it was like Jaeger wasn't even usable. It
Yeah.
was like it only had one shot and it never recharged.
Oh, I
Right.
remember that.
Yeah,
That
and-
was a rough
and the-
season.
the-
yeah,
The Jaeger's gun was just awful.
yeah.
too.
Recoil got
The recoil was terrible, and yeah.
and then
Recoil, the
and then-
sight, everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
it's a
Mai
great
comes
argument.
out and he's just good, and he's just better. And so then like people are talking about power crawling. And so I feel like this is
Yeah.
almost like Ubisoft doing the same thing with like a Rooney. Like there's no point in running a Rooney or Cap. I mean, maybe your Cap can just because you get
Yeah.
the kill, but like a Rooney does the same thing, but you can just place like these gadgets everywhere.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
it's like why run in a Rooney when I could instead of blocking off 4 things, I could block off more. You know, you
Yeah.
can and then do more damage and like make them in spots that are easily counterable.
Mm-hmm.
And it
So-
soaks up more util. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see what Siege's vision with the game is currently. I mean, taking away Defender's ACOGs
Yeah.
in total is just a little confusing. Not sure why they did that. I'm glad that they kept it on like the
The DMR.
DMRs.
DMRs and, like
yeah,
the
yeah.
TCSG.
The ones that
and
make sense to
whatnot.
have it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, MP5 with the ACOG's not bad too.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
Yeah.
on a 3-speed as well, or on a 1-speed as well. Sorry, that it's a good, especially when you're a hard anchor on the site.
Mm-hmm.
Having that ACOG to look across both sites is really useful. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the hollow, the reflex, the red dot, how those come into play now. With the
Yeah. I mean, I think the 1.5 optic, I think changing it to just the ACOG was a great change,
Mm-hmm.
just because the ACOG got completely phased out. Like
Yeah.
you don't use the ACOG, you use the 1.5 just because
Yeah.
it's better.
Yeah.
But I feel like we were like this season. I feel like we were in a really good spot with ACOG.
Yep.
Goyo ACOG, take away Goyo ACOG.
Yeah,
that's all I have to
Vector
say.
ACOG,
Yeah.
get that
Vector
shit,
ACOG
please,
can
get it out
get,
of here.
taken away.
Hate that
But-
guy.
But like Doc, I mean, the only people that are complaining about this, and this is like how Ubisoft, like, because Ubisoft, I think they switched their focus. Like, it's either esports focused or it's either casual player focused.
Right.
And then this is what's happening now when this game is like, I mean, this is Ubisoft's only like big, like, this is their only good title.
Mhm.
And so it's like they need to start playing towards the casual players, and the casual players can't stand that one guy running around all 3 rounds of defense with Doc ACOG.
yeah.
You light him up, he stims himself, and then he peeks you, and you're dead.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. Like they're just trying to kind of play more to the casual player, but it'll be interesting to see how like this changes like the win deltas for defense, because like most maps are like a 2/3 to 1. Like you win 2 rounds, you lose 1. Like
Yeah.
you win your first 2 sites, lose the last one. And so it'll be interesting to see if like attackers are gonna be able to start to do more,
Yeah.
especially on bigger sites too. Just because like I mean you just have the advantage of you have a bigger target to shoot
Yeah.
at when you're aiming at them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an interesting change for sure.
Yeah, it felt like they were doing a big like defender-sided change on a lot of things,
Yeah,
and they didn't do a whole lot for attackers, which was weird.
because I think their plan is not to make attacking overpowered, but to make it balanced. So defense is always
Defense has always just been better
Yeah,
generally.
because I mean we had strats last season where we would just sit in sight, all 5 of us, and,
Mhm.
and wait for them to come to us because they can only push through a doorway. And
Yeah.
if 2 people are holding a doorway.
Throw a nitro.
Yeah.
at 'em.
Oh yeah. We
Exactly.
called it
Nitro.
our nitro merchants, where we'd have all 5 of us would have nitros and we'd be nitro.
Yeah, we'd literally
It's
nitro
like
them
a
if they took
minefield
Bert.
for them, you know. And so strats like that, it'll be a lot more interesting to see how attackers can, take advantage of the lack of ACOG, because that is something defenders crutch on a lot.
Yeah, it's
And the next thing you hear is that they're adding an attacker that has an EMP for a shield.
We'll see.
is this,
Maybe
is
you
this
don't.
a leak? Is this a
No,
leak?
maybe
No.
don't let this shadow
Instead of
figure here work
flashing,
for
it was
Riot
just
ever.
an
Not
EMP.
Riot, excuse me.
Yeah,
God.
that's,
Yeah.
if they had another shield, I'm done. Can't do it.
No need. We got to get rid of the shields, man.
Well, the new season actually has like a lot of nerfs coming to shields.
I was going to ask you if you wanted to give some in-depth patch notes updates for us, if you would.
Yeah, so I was looking at the changes for the upcoming season, and obviously the big one is Denari, the new operator coming
Right.
in. He's a 3-speed, which is a big deal, and he has a lot of util to set up. So
Roamer.
he's a 3-speed. I believe he gets a observation blocker and a ballistic shield too.
Oh, wow.
Ballistic shield? That's
I
actually
think so. I
insane.
could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he does. He gets a new secondary shotgun.
Mhm.
That's really good for. It's like I would say it's probably gonna outperform the bailiff a little bit.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
He's getting the Scorpion, the EVO
Mhm.
Scorpion SMG, and the FMG 9.
Mm.
I know there's a little bit of controversy between the two, like which one is better, but I can't control the EVO, so I go for the FMG 9.
Yeah.
There's actually a huge FMG 9 is a great gun,
No,
but
don't
it's
say
just
that.
it's just it's just behind 2 guns that are like the smoke mute shotgun. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't get it, or sorry, smoke shotgun. You can't get anything better
Who's
than that.
the other one with FMG?
It's knock.
Knock.
Is it
Knock.
knock? Is it
Yeah,
knock?
Yeah,
Knock's
it's knock.
You play it on knock, but that's just because
You don't-
the
it's
other
You don't
six-
have to
612. The
use it, but
612 is also
Yeah.
terrible.
dog. So there's certain situations where you're not playing the FMG, or you
Yeah.
are playing it just because there's something better or worse.
Mhm.
It's going to be interesting to see, because the Scorpion is fantastic. I love playing
Yeah,
Ella.
Scorpion's
Like
it's
pretty
a
fun.
running around
menace.
with Ella is disgusting. It's just,
Just dragged down.
Yeah.
You can just
As hard
drag
as
down,
can.
you fire 15 bullets, and then you can stop. And
And you still-
it's
still-
too easy to control.
and you still got another 26 bullets left
Exactly.
in the chamber. So
Yeah.
it's just
It's
like,
so good.
yeah.
The reload time is fast. It's just good. It's just it has that high skill curve kind of at the very
Yeah.
beginning, but once you get good at it,
Mm.
it's like the SMG 12.
And it has the grist skin on it.
Yeah,
It does have the grist. I have
I
the
have
grist
that one
charm.
too.
I don't
Yeah.
even know what it is.
I have
but-
both. It's so nice.
It's so nice. I love grist.
But yeah, I mean, and like Legion's losing a shotgun, so it's
The
like
Super Shorty.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's-
really?
Yes, he's losing
That's
something.
a dumb.
Yeah.
They're taking it from Legion and giving it to Wamai.
Yeah.
Actually, you know
which
what though? I like that.
Legion just has too much of like a presence.
Yeah.
Because they released the wind deltas,
Yeah.
and he just has like he's
I mean,
he's just
TC
gets the T5 SMG.
T5 is
Everybody, I love the T5.
Yeah,
T5 is
yeah,
my
so
favorite gun
good.
in the game.
It's really good. I
It's
know
amazing.
some of the other operator changes that are happening. So Wamai's getting a Super Shorty.
Mm-hmm.
Oryx is losing the Bailiff and getting the Reaper, the
Mhm.
Reaper Mark II.
Yeah.
I know Rook is getting the Reaper and is getting added a C4.
Yeah.
Which is
They're giving
crazy.
Rook a
They're
wow.
giving Rook a C4.
Wow,
because
okay.
He's really not played much in upper level.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know. Let's see. What were some of the other
That
ones?
doesn't really change much though. Rook
I don't
getting a
think-
C4 doesn't really.
And Reaper is still not good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't see the thought process behind that one.
All that's really going to do is it's going to make players who are new to the game just have more util. Like I know all
Yeah.
my friends who are brand new to the game and just don't play ever play Rook
Yeah,
because
that's
that's
the
the only
first
thing they have
operator
unlocked.
you want someone
Yeah.
to play.
And so to have give him a C4 is going to be really good for him actually.
I have my notes up here again. Echo is now a 1-speed and lost his scope.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
how it used
Blackbeard
to be.
now has the biggest nerf He can't ADS when he's rappelling through a window.
Okay.
He also can't rappel through an unbroken window, so he has to make noise before going through it. He went from 4 charges to 3 charges on his shield, and now all shield operators will expose themselves just a little bit when throwing utility around the shield.
Oh, good.
So you can't just walk up and then just side huck a grenade at someone. FenRir, not this one. FenRir lost the Bailiff.
Oh, I liked that.
Really happy about Sentry getting the TCSG.
Ooh.
Really happy about that because I felt like Sentry's weapons were just garbage. Like I hated the
MP5?
Commando?
The
Yeah,
commando.
the Commando.
The commando
Commando's
just
not a very
never
fun
had
gun.
enough ammo for me.
Mhm.
Yeah. You had to use Commando pre-nerf.
Yeah.
Commando
Used to be.
and the P10 Roni pre-nerf.
Yes.
I love P10
P10
Roni.
Roni used to
P10
be
Roni
so
was
good,
what
dude.
got me into playing Azami.
Yeah, when you play Macie now, it's kind of a, choice between 2, like,
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
not bad. When you do a cool flip, though.
Yeah.
Sledge, Oryx, Pulse, Ying, and Rook are the ones that are getting the Reaper, the new pistol.
Mm.
So Sledge is an interesting choice.
Bring back SMG-11 on Sledge.
Yeah. Sledge SMG-11 was
That would be
goated.
kind of nice.
I mean, he just needs it. He needs a reason for people to play him because Buck is just better.
It's just better, yeah.
Ram is just better.
Yep.
So
Right,
it's just like give him SMG-11.
Even
again.
Zofia. I would pick Zofia over Sledge for vert take then.
I mean, yeah, and then breach charges too.
Yep.
It does the exact same thing. So it's
Mhm.
just, Sledge is just not good.
The L85 is so good though. I
but
love the L85.
you put suppressor like red dot, and then you put the horizontal grip on Sledge, and it turns him into a 3-speed.
Yeah. Oh my
Horizontal
god,
grip.
it's insane.
And then you can
crazy.
just smack through a wall. And like the L8, like I wouldn't take any long range gunfights with horizontal on, but like anything like relatively close, it's like not that bad. It's like I just run around.
It's faster than Ash sometimes. Like
Yeah,
I'll be running
yeah.
and I'm passing Ash. I'm like, oh, see ya. I'm inside already.
Yeah, I remember running that. We had a phase where we'd run that. It's funny.
We could put that in some of our fast takes.
They never expect it.
Our labs kitchen down Exos take.
Ooh, yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah.
Speaking of labs, Nighthaven Labs, Lair, and Consulate are all getting modernized in this new season.
Yeah.
Is that like a lighting update, or are they actually reworking them?
Graphics,
it's-
lighting.
It's lighting, graphics, as well as the environmental hazards.
The 2.
Oh,
environmental
yeah.
hazards.
Yeah.
The fire
environmental
extinguisher and
Insanely.
The smoke.
And the
I
pipe.
think of what's
the
it?
pipe thing.
Yeah.
Explosive pipe and shooting the fire extinguisher.
The amount
which-
of times I've used that is probably twice.
How much you want to bet that the explosive pipe's gonna be an electrical? I'd put like $1 million on it. They're gonna
Yeah.
put one in electrical walk-in.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Ubisoft's too predictable.
Right on the door.
Yeah,
On the
literally
inside
right
of
there.
sight in the corner
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Shoot
you
it
can
once
shoot it
and they
from
can't push inside.
Yeah, you could shoot it. Is it gonna be on the door walking in, or at the site, or the door from connector? The door into site, you could shoot it from pillar if they put it on the
Yeah.
right side, but you could also shoot it on your entry in if it's on the right
Right.
side. I feel like that'd be a pretty busted spot.
I think they might put it on the connector electrical.
Yeah, connector
Because-
electrical would make sense.
'Cause I think putting it in that corner in sight would be too overpowered.
Yeah.
But Siege. I mean, they're adding an operator that does 20 damage each time you step on a
Yeah.
laser.
And it slows you for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, and it can have like 4 lasers.
And like if it was realistic, your guy would just like take a step
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Next update, jump button.
Oh, dude, if they had a
That would be
jump-
Oh,
weird.
God.
You're gonna see
no.
next
I'd
season.
stop
You're gonna
playing
see an
Siege.
Ash just bee hopping around the map.
And then they're gonna add knives.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a butterfly knife in
Mm.
Rainbow.
Rainbow Six Surf server.
Yeah. And then they're gonna start adding like Roblox servers too.
Oh my
Oh my gosh.
They do what Fortnite did.
Have you guys tried any of the R6 Roblox servers at all, or no?
I did actually.
did once?
Yeah, they're
And,
fun.
Yeah, I played with this guy that we met just randomly, like queuing. Like, we had like we five stacked it. So you can imagine.
They got the good quick peek in those
Yeah.
things, dude.
They have the
The
oldest
old
snap
version
quick
of
peek,
101,
dude.
yeah.
It's really snappy and it feels really good compared to what you've been playing with on R6.
Feels like old Siege.
Old
It
Yeah.
Old
does.
Siege leaning.
When did both of you start playing Rainbow?
So like I've played it. So like my first time playing it was in year 1,
Mhm.
and I probably put like less than 50 hours year 1, and like I was like wasn't like I was on some like my alt account. You know, I just fucking remember playing it, and it was fun. But yeah, I didn't really start playing until Knock and Warden came out, so that would have been
I think it was exactly when
19?
I started playing too.
19
Actually,
or 20,
Yeah.
19 maybe.
2019 for sure.
I started playing in 2018. That was the first. I mean, I downloaded it on Xbox.
mm-hmm.
But on Xbox, I only played Fortnite because I was a child, I guess.
Yeah, I played a lot.
But then I was getting my first PC, and a bunch of my friends played Siege on PC, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get on Siege. And ever since then, I think I've put.
You're
close
above 2K. You're probably close to 3K.
On my main account, I'm on 3,700 hours, and then I got 2 alts that have like around 500 to 1,000 each. So I have an incredibly large amount of hours in this game.
You're getting to that master's level rank where you've almost put the 10,000.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That is a lot of hours.
Yeah.
that's more than me.
Yeah. Ever since I picked up the game, I loved it. Well, I mean, as much as you can love Siege, obviously. I keep coming back to it for some reason.
Nah, you love it. You love it. It's I hate the game, but I am in love with it.
Yeah.
So,
No.
yeah.
The destruction of Siege and the realisticness of Siege
Mhm.
is my favorite part. I mean, you just can't get anything better than it
Yeah.
until a game until a game comes out better.
Yeah.
I will forever stick to Siege. Siege is just
Yeah, I picked up Counter Strike.
yeah.
I play Counter Strike if I'm tired of Siege.
Mhm.
Just 'cause like you match your sense on both, and then
Mhm.
you start aiming like 'cause like Counter Strike, dude, you just have to aim. And then I come
Yeah.
back onto Siege, and instead of me just like spraying people, I'm like actually aiming. Counter Strike, fun game. I just bought a new knife.
Oh,
Happy about it.
What you get? What'd you get?
what
I got
kind?
I got a factory new Damascus like
Ooh.
skeleton knife.
Ooh, okay.
Pull
So-
that up on screen right now.
Yeah,
We'll pull it up
yeah.
on screen for him.
I'm excited, and then I'm gonna buy a pair of Hydra unhinged gloves. Like they're not like my favorite gloves, but they go with the silver well.
Mm.
But I need to have a stacked inventory. Like I can't play Counter Strike unless I have skins. But like it's actually insane how much more enjoyable that game is when you have skins on it that you can like just play with.
I think it's crazy just how much better every other game feels after coming out of a ranked game in Siege.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially when we play against genuine pro players.
Yeah. I played against a Brazilian stack the other night. I solo
CTY?
queued. Yeah.
Oh,
And
I think they're Mexican.
whatever they are, but I played against them, and I'm Diamond 3 right now, still trying to get up to champ, but
Mhm.
I queue in, and it's 5, 10, 14, 53, and 96, and I'm like, I'm not even champ yet, and I'm playing a top 100. I'm like, what is this? And and I got randoms on my team, so there's no communicating with them, and they Ash open a door, come up, and kill all 5 of us in seconds. It's like, well, this was stupid. We should just surrender at this point. But
Yeah, it's Ivan.CTY. He was
Yep.
last season's #1 champ.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oof.
And last season we played him. I think I played him 6 times. And he's playing with his pro league stack.
Yeah.
And it's like these guys. Well, they're not actually pro league. They're technically they might be. I think they're T2 actually. But like just the skill level. I
the
mean, like
difference.
we get 4. I mean, like I think we took 1 round on them.
Mhm.
And like I think maybe like in total we've taken like 2 rounds on them in like these like 6 games. But it's just crazy because their executes are happening so fast. Like everyone's locked in,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden there's 3 people behind you killing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like wait, what? and then it just makes everyone get off for the night.
Yeah, and their aim is just like on another level. I mean, not human.
Inhuman, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets to the point where everyone, instead of like saying like, "Oh, he's cheating, he's hacking" or something, it's everyone just going, "He's insane!
Yeah, that's
What is going on?"
No, we'll die and we'll go. Well, he's just better. He's
Yeah,
just better.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
just
can't
better.
even be mad.
and
Yeah.
and it's just like especially when we're playing them, like it's better to know that like they are genuinely just good at the game.
Mhm.
But I mean, who is the #1 champ? Like that he was like this. So he
Oh,
stacked
anxiety.
And he stacked super toxic people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like they. I mean,
Super
they're
toxic.
but they all got banned
Yeah,
for cheating.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Oh,
and they were
okay.
DMAing, and everybody knew that they're using DMAs. Like they,
Yeah.
I mean, of course. But it's just like insane to me that like I mean, this guy in 1 season he put in, I think genuinely like
It was
like
3,600 games.
yeah like 3,600 games.
Wow.
So just so you know, that is literally him playing the game 16 hours a day,
Yeah.
every day for 90 days in a row.
And he's cheating.
And he's cheating the whole
The
time.
whole time. I don't know how you could have fun. I like cheating. Cool. You know where people are. You can wallbang. You get some sick clips. Whatever. I don't know how someone could cheat for 3,600 games and still have fun playing the game.
I can barely play it for 2 hours and still be having fun.
I think it's just a perspective thing where they are just realizing, oh, this is just how the game is played now, and this is just the default mode.
That's
now,
that's the pandemic Siege is
Yeah.
facing right now. It's unfortunate, but honestly, recently it hasn't been terrible.
They
It's
changed.
getting better.
They changed the abandonment timer, so you could leave a match and you only ban.
Yeah,
So like if you do it
5
like
minutes.
twice, you're only banned for like 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so you
Yeah.
go up against an obvious cheater, somebody just tanks the elo loss,
Yeah.
and the rest of you are chilling. And it's a 5-minute wait, which is nice. But yeah, I mean,
Shouldn't have to be like that.
yeah, the
Yeah.
cheating. I didn't play much this summer. I can't lie, I was working too much.
Yeah.
But the cheating like last summer, dude, unbearable.
Yeah.
And even right now, like I mean, we can't go a night without playing
At least 2.
at least two cheaters. And like we play, probably 4 matches, 5 if we're feeling
Yeah.
good. And it's like 50% of the time we have to just suck it up and play a cheater.
Does
Yeah.
Ubisoft do a cheating refund if they do catch somebody from your game or
Yeah,
no?
Yeah.
but
if
it's
they do.
very rare that you get it back. I mean,
yeah.
a lot of it is actually you getting it taken away from you sometimes. 'Cause
Yeah.
Mm.
I think they have this like kind of balancing system with elo where if you beat a cheater, you're actually losing the elo that you won off of.
I think they
Uh.
changed that pretty recently now
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
But like because like I haven't played much, so like I'm in champ like I've hit champ, so like my hidden MMR, like I'm still gaining like 100 through, like I think I'm gaining like 70 through emerald,
Mm-hmm.
and
Wow.
so I'm losing like 10. And so so you lose a match, I lost 10 elo, but now
You're
the
only
amount
gonna
of
gain
games that I'm
68.
still gaining high elo is now lower.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, you only get a certain amount of matches that you're still gaining a lot of elo. So now I lose that, but then I get my RP back and I get 10 instead of like a win, which the
Mhm.
win there would have been 70.
Yeah.
So it's like you're eating these losses when you're trying to rank up. And so now, I mean, I know I'm going to hit Diamond 5, Diamond 4, and I'm going to get hard stuck.
Yeah.
Just because, like, that's just how the game works.
Yeah,
and
you,
so
you
I'm just,
win one, you get like 10 elo. You lose one, you lose like 30.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just what are you supposed to do in that situation?
I mean, our grind to champ was not fun.
Yeah.
It
It
was.
was a lot of using Smurfs.
Yeah.
Because
we actually did.
when
do
we
that.
were trying to get everyone to champ last season, there was a really bad cheating problem, and so we would have to buy new accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Because I have my Xbox account. I mean, this is like you're not supposed to be doing this, by the
No,
way.
don't-
But,
yeah.
but I mean, everybody does it, so it's fine. But I have an Xbox account. It's like,
we should just start cheating
yeah,
at
we
this
Failed
point.
to say
Let's
the
just-
endorsement. Hold on.
I'm gonna walk in here one day and
We
I'm
got
gonna
the-
plug a DMA.
Yeah,
into
we
the
got the
computer.
row. We got the row in
Definitely
front of
don't.
us when we play. We'll just use DMAs. It's fine,
Yeah.
and no one will know.
but it's like, I mean, and then if you queue with, because Aquino was champ, Darkheart was champ. He was
Mhm.
queuing with us quite a bit. Toby was champ. Icy, well,
Was
Icy
also-
wasn't quite champ yet.
Yeah.
But it was like you play with 3 champs, 2 diamonds, you're playing champ 5 stacks no matter what. And it's like, okay, yeah, we have like a 50% win rate, but 50% win rate's not enough to get a champ. Like you
Right.
need to be winning more than you're losing. And so then I hop on my Smurf that's, an emerald. My Smurf, like I hit emerald pretty consistently on it and then stop playing. And all of a sudden now we're playing diamonds and champs.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, hey, we can beat diamonds and champs. And somebody else hops on that's like just a diamond. Like Aquino gets on his ult and it's a diamond. I think he's hit diamond 2 or diamond 1 on it. And oh, well, hey, now we're playing like 2 champs, 3 diamonds. Or
Mhm.
like, no champs, all diamonds. And it's like, okay,
It's
now
a
we're
lot easier to queue then.
yeah. And then now we're starting to slam some people. So now we're having a good time.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a like a trade-off. Like we probably shouldn't be doing it, but also we just needed to get people into champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it only gets really bad when you are smurfing in the incredibly lower E
Mhm.
ranks of,
Yeah.
of those. Like if you're
It's-
playing against coppers and
it's-
silvers, like what are you doing, man?
I mean, it's
That's-
fun.
that's
It's
not cool.
fun when you hop on the new account and you solo queue a game. Oh,
It's a good time, but
it's a good time, but it's not.
Being there permanently is not
Yeah,
the solution.
no, absolutely
no.
not.
And
That's-
then you actually find yourself playing worse.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because then you get the rank ego, that I
ego.
was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
And then you play against people who can actually hold angles.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
you're done.
And-
You get
yeah.
sat down. So it's
Yeah.
like,
This is the first season that I've actually taken ranked somewhat seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And for like the entirety of my life, every game that I ever played, I was gold in every game consistently.
mhm.
Yeah.
And this was the first time that I thought, okay, I want to get out of gold. And I joined up with Blazing Rogue and one of my other buddies, and we started playing ranked, and we got into gold, and then I got out of gold and I got into plat in like 15 matches. Like, it was crazy fast.
Yeah.
And so I thought, okay, well, I made it. I'm already up here. I might as well just keep going.
Mhm.
Because my goal was to just get to plat and then just stop. Because
And that's the part of that's the part about Siege that gets you, man.
Yeah.
It hooks you in, and then
Wait,
you
wait,
can't
I
go
It
back.
keeps bringing you back in for more.
Yeah.
I remember being there for that stream where you finally hit Emerald for the first time.
Yeah.
And you got crazy hype. You were like, all right, guys, I'm going to queue one more. Just solo queue it, just to rip it, see if we can get it. And you ended up
That's
We-
the
fragging that
ultimate.
game.
We
Yeah.
got it. I top fragged that game. I had a positive KD. I had like a 70% win rate. It was the best feeling in the world because throughout my entire life, I have sucked so hard in most of those games.
Yeah. No, this season for ranking up for me it was a lot of fun. I played with my buddies and I played with them a little bit too,
Mhm.
and I think I got from Copper to Emerald 5 in 27 games or something like that, 30
Okay.
games. I was moving through it, and then once I hit Emerald, it was
Yeah,
a little
it's slow.
slower, but I did get into it. Now I'm stuck in Diamond 3 because I think every time I've hopped on and I played a game with them, I think we've gotten a
yeah,
cheater,
Yeah.
Mm.
and
we
so
lose.
we just yeah.
Yeah.
For my friend group, I'm kind of like the guy in the chair because I'm the only one who has Overwolf. And so every time that we start a match, I will immediately check Overwolf and look at the stats of everyone. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, this guy, he's a diamond. This guy is a diamond. For some reason, there's a copper in here. Wait, he has a 11 KD over the span of 30 games. We're going to dodge this.
Yeah, no, I hate having Overwolf, but it is useful sometimes. But having Overwolf is actually kind of a bad thing for your mental. So when people look at it and they go, "Oh, we're playing the top 10 champ in the world," like, "Oh, we're just gonna get destroyed." Yeah, then you have that negative mindset in your
Yeah.
head, and you're not gonna play like you should be playing.
Yeah.
And yeah, having Overwolf is kind of a downside, but it's also upside because then you do get to see the 2.2 KD champs, and you're like, "Oh, well, this guy's."
All right. Well,
yeah,
this will be a
cheating,
quick one.
so,
What-
yeah, let's
what
get out
I'll
of here.
use it for is I'll look first and foremost to check for cheaters
Yep.
and see if just dodge the match. And then the other thing is to check their top played ops.
Ah,
And just see, like, okay, this
Mhm.
guy, he's an Ash Warden main. He's going to be swinging. He's going to be spawn peeking. doing
you're a
all of this.
statistics guy. I like
Yeah,
this.
so it's like I will look at that and I'll give my team, like, okay, this is what this guy's going to be doing. This is what he's going to be doing. This guy has like a 90% win rate. He's a little sus.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on
Yeah.
him.
It's funny, like in our comp games, that's what our first 3 rounds was for. Like you'd see us lose those first 3 rounds, and we were just figuring out how they were playing, and then we'd
Yeah.
ramp it up and we destroy them. You know?
Yeah, we're pretty good at that. Like,
Yeah.
In fact, in one of our other leagues that they had like it broadcasted.
Yeah.
That was like what we were known for is losing 2 rounds and then winning 7 in
Yeah.
a row.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Mid-match adaptation is a thing. It's very useful.
I don't know how we do it. We're really good at, like, we'll see, their top fragger. We'll see it. We'll figure out who it is, and then we'll just pick them off and yeah, we dominate after those first 2 rounds because we're just good at adapting. I think.
yeah, I feel like that was like our best like our
Yeah.
best feature last semester was for sure like we go into rounds and then we could once we like picked up how they were holding sites because like in the leagues that we were playing in, like the level, it's pretty default how everyone's holding stuff. You don't really see unique stuff very often. And so then at that point, it's just like, all right, what do we need to do now?
You
Like,
just counter this strat.
yeah, we start counter stratting.
And imagine on the other team, like, you win those 2 rounds, it's 2-0. It's very easy
Also-
to think, okay, yeah, we're 2-0. This is easy. We got
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, usually a lot of maps will go 3-1 before switching over to the other side. And so people will go into that false sense of security.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of maps too where it's like, dude, those first 2 sites, like even Chalet, because I mean, basement's debatably the worst site
Yeah.
on that map.
Yeah.
I think it actually is.
Yeah.
But like, cause like we go kitchen, bar, and then
And then
And
upstairs.
it's hard to choose between second floor and basement.
yeah,
It really depends on how the other team is playing as
yeah,
well. I mean,
yeah.
if they're super fast and aggressive, we'll probably take basement because it's
Yeah.
a lot easier to, counter that. But
Yeah.
second floor,
Our
they're
new
slow.
our new second floor strats though,
disgusting.
kind of looking good.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
gross.
seeing the first floor sites, though, like the ones you really don't get to see often.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
thought,
then you get to see all the interesting things that people don't get to use
Yeah.
all that much.
Our bar strat on Chalet is pretty nasty too.
Yeah. And then like there's another thing too that like one of the main things like about Siege and like the whole like counter stratting thing is like you're not like I feel like in CS your whole goal is okay, I'm taking mid, take B. And then, but in Counter-Strike, it's like, okay, we have to take this hallway, we have to take this room first because they're playing like a power position here. And so it's like, especially like Chalet Bar, they'll have that shield set up top blue.
Yep.
And so we have a whole strat. I mean, we bring a Thatcher specifically to get rid of all the ADSs and the Wamai discs.
We
that throw
got
in
specific areas where you throw them. We throw it on the roof.
We had lineups, actually.
Yeah, we have like lineups.
We had
and
nade lineups.
we had, I would play.
Capital.
No. Toby would play the Capital. I'd play the Sledge. I'd lob a nade over the shield after the Thatcher would throw it. So I'd push the guy playing the shield down the stairs, and then Toby would fire the stairs off from a lineup, and it perfect. We'd kill him every time, but that's really hard to execute strat. I mean, you have to have every single thing to the T perfect to get that strat
right.
lined up.
That's a reps question. That's not a you have hours in the game. That's a reps. You actually sit down and practice this.
Yeah.
So.
And then that's just strats and siege are just crazy.
Yeah.
And then don't even like one ways, especially when you get killed off of one ways. Like
or like
you have like 4,000 hours in the game and you get killed on a one way you had no idea existed.
Yeah.
It's just like,
or
all
like you're
All right.
holding an angle. You're holding an angle. And you get killed and you don't see the guy, but then you look at the perspective of the guy that killed you and he saw you the entire time he was peeking. That's really
That's how
frustrating.
I felt about bullet holes when they were still a thing.
Oh,
I hated
I
I'm
miss
very
bullet
glad
holes
Bulb-
though.
You miss bullet
I
holes?
miss bullet holes.
I
Yeah.
think
don't.
I think it was crazy taking them away.
Yeah, I think it added a level of depth to the game that it needed. I mean, obviously you have the punch holes now or the knife holes in the walls, but
Dude, getting a bullet hole kill?
Yeah, it was nice.
It did feel nice. I'll give it a.
Disgusting.
you have to be really paying attention. I think that attention to detail in Siege is one of the biggest things you need to have to be good at Siege. And if you're not truly paying attention to the wall and you're not looking at the bullet holes or something like that, you're going to get killed and it's your fault, right? Now, granted, the bullet holes could be a little bit bigger than tiny little.
I think
little-
if they had like just a little way of like indicating that there is a
Right.
bullet hole there, like if you were on like one of the plywood textured walls,
Yeah.
there's no way you're seeing a bullet hole on those. If you're on one of the flat white drywall like we have here, maybe if you're really looking for it.
It's funny, like when the bullet holes were in game, my favorite thing to do in Siege is wallbang. I love wallbanging people, and I get away with it so often. It's not even funny, but common pre-fire angles where you're supposed to be pre-firing, that's how you get the kills through the bullet holes. Like, especially when bullet holes were in the game, you need to be pre-firing where someone
Everything.
could
You pre-fire everything, and you just really are meticulously
At
throwing.
the end of the round,
Yeah.
you should have less than a mag left in your inventory or whatever you want to call it. For
I've had many rounds
Where-
when I
yeah.
have been switched to my pistol because I've been pre-firing too much.
Yeah, no,
But it's like,
yeah, you have to pre-fire, otherwise you're gonna get killed because people are good now.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's been the skill inflation that's happening right now is crazy. I think also it's like with all like social media and everyone's sharing the strats, like everyone's talking to each other about all the
Right.
new stuff. Like
Bless up, Jinxie.
yeah,
Jinxie.
Jinxie, Varsity.
Dude revived the game.
Var did he?
Oh my god, Varsity. That dude makes me so angry.
I used to watch him religiously.
I used to watch him religiously too,
Yeah.
but now all he does is complain about cheaters, and I don't like.
Yeah, that's fair. He's on like the
Or like Macie Jay.
playing against Macie Jay. Or we played with Macie Jay.
Yeah, that dude is
Not nice.
not a nice person.
So,
He is not a very. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So we were on border. We played with Macie Jay. Like, we were 4-stack. I think we were 4-stack.
Yeah.
Macie Jay was our 5th. And it took us a minute, but like he sits AFK in sight for the first part of the round.
Yeah.
Just because he was playing Guitar Hero with his drum set.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's AFK all of this prep phase, and we're like, oh, we did have a random actually that game.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, Wazami, you there? And then like, doesn't say a word.
Yeah.
And then we spectate him one round, and he has R4C Glacier, and this guy's like a level like 700 back before they changed levels. And then Markii heard him talk, and he's like, I swear he's a streamer, man.
Yeah, no, I was like, this dude's a streamer. And, I go on Twitch, and I'm looking at Macie Jay, and we're like, holy cow. I was like, dude, are you a streamer? Like, let's be real. Like, are you a streamer? He goes, yeah, and then mutes. And then he doesn't talk for the rest of the game. I was
yeah,
like,
he muted us. He muted us on stream.
I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, we're not going to, like, yeah, it was, I guess, yeah. And then the Nitro thing.
And he played terribly that game.
Yeah,
too.
he was awful. I
Macie
think he
Jay's
went
washed.
0-5 or something like that.
Was that in a ranked game?
It was in a ranked
Oh
game.
my god.
We played with
Jeez.
YaBoiRoy.
Yeah, we played. We made it in. I've been in 2 YaBoiRoy videos.
Oh, I saw you. A clip was
Yeah,
posted. Of you
I had a
guys.
guy on my team stream sniping, and we still lost. And I'm sitting there the whole time, and this guy is just like, oh, dude, that game is annoying, but I guess free content for Roy.
Yeah.
And then we were on border once, and we
Oh,
figured
yeah.
because I think Toby recognized his Echo skin
Yeah,
that he uses,
Yeah.
and it was an instant giveaway. And then we made it in the video because they ran their strat
Yeah.
and it worked
Yeah.
against
It's
us.
the dumbest strat ever.
And then we started using it.
Yeah.
Like where you jump, it's like border armory. You jump in the door with blitz, and you get a free pick on the bandit trigger
Yep.
if they're
Mhm.
tricking. And so then we just started doing that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But very very fun
We've
playing
played
against.
some.
We played with Gunner.
Yep,
Gunner on M80.
Gunner,
He
yeah.
was, I don't know if he's still on M80. He was on M80.
I don't know.
We put him on our team, and that was fun. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, he was like actually calming
yeah.
with us. Like he like
He
told
gave
us
us
like
stuff
servers
for
to help
scrims
with
and stuff
scrims.
too.
Oh,
Like
that's
teaching
awesome.
scrims and
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
Like,
he was being
he was a
such
genuinely
a homie.
nice dude,
Yeah.
and that was really cool. to
Yeah,
play
he like
with him.
posted it like Fett. I don't know if you guys know who Fett is.
Mm.
He's
He's
an
a-
R6 coach.
yeah.
Very if you guys
Very famous R6
especially
coach.
for cast.
One of the
very,
best.
very knowledgeable guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he posted like in his server and like a channel that only he could like only like moderators, and he sent us a server link on that, and then
Awesome.
yeah,
That's
we got
dope.
into
Shouts
it.
out Gunner.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. Try to think who else. I mean, we've played against
Played against some other Pro League players, but not very.
not very like well known. Not a lot of West Coast. West Coast.
I've
is
played
kind of-
against Bolo before, but that was solo queue, and when I was in Arizona, so he lives in Nevada, so
Yeah. They're all like just cracked.
yeah, insane.
And then like you play against them, and it's like, oh yeah, this is probably how
Yeah.
like Silvers feel
Yeah,
playing
'cause-
against
Yeah,
champs.
because like we'll go into games and we'll 4-0 someone. We're like, yeah, we're the best team. Like no one can beat us. And then we queue against a 5-stack of Pro League players, and you're like,
Ooh, we've got a ways
oh,
to
we
go.
got a little
still.
bit of ways to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got humbled right there for a little bit.
Hey,
That's
I hear
for sure.
Counter-Strike calling my name.
Yeah, it's time to go play with my knife.
Let's go watch some YouTube. Let's
Yeah.
watch some YouTube.
Ooh, we're done for today.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of being done for the day, we've hit our time, gentlemen.
Uh-huh.
That
We've
went by quick.
we pretty much hit an hour. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really talk a whole lot about what's the rest on our list, but that's okay. We had a good time.
Yeah,
What did we
I've-
miss?
yeah,
If you
sorry.
guys had any parting words as far as what you guys are looking forward to for this regular season, as far as what you guys are cooking up and what you guys are expecting, what do you got? What do you got for
I
me?
think all we can say is wait and see. I mean,
Yeah,
I think we're gonna leash a bomb.
yeah, we're
Gameplay's
Uh,
gonna speak for itself.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
the gameplay will
yeah,
speak
that's
for
for sure.
itself.
I think
Make sure you tune into the stream.
yes,
Yes.
TV, Vandal Esports.
UIdaho
Yes.
Esports.
UIdaho
Esports.
Esports.
Yes.
Tune in. We're playing on Mondays and Fridays.
Yep.
So yeah.
we'll be streaming personally be streaming our scrims too. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. And
for
then, yeah,
VOD purposes.
UIdaho Esports on Instagram. You can find out our
Mhm.
schedule too.
yeah.
You guys have anything else you guys want to shout out? Any personal socials and links and
I don't think
stuff
so.
you're
No.
working on?
If they want to find me, they'll find me.
They'll
Yeah.
find it. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah,
They-
if you
Look at
find
his
my
face,
YouTube
they'll
channel,
find
you'll
it.
find
do a
it.
little bit of research and you'll
Yeah.
find out.
You
where
can
he
find
is.
the YouTube channel if you want.
They'll be in there. I mean, hey, thank you, gentlemen, for being on the
Of course.
podcast.
Yes,
we really
no,
appreciate
I
it.
appreciate you guys having us.
Yeah, that was good.
This is a good time.
Well, we've been Vandals Offline. I mean, you didn't know it's a play on words. We're gonna head online actually right now,
Nice, yeah.
because we're done. So
Yeah,
we're gonna head
yeah.
online, get some gaming done, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Yes.